guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I've heard of women sending their friends or a coworker to go to a guy's hangout and try to trick the boyfriend into cheating on the woman. I've heard of that happening before, not firsthand, but kind of through the grapevine kind of stuff, and I've read stories like that before. But here's a case where a woman paid her friend to try and get her boyfriend to cheat on her. And I'm just going to play the video because I don't want to ruin everything. I don't want to ruin everything by talking about it ahead of time. So I'm going to play this so we can all hear it here. I'll have to adjust the volume so it doesn't blow your ears out. But I've said it time and time again. Women would rather share a winner than to have a guy all to themselves. And in many cases, women will sabotage a relationship to get that guy in a relationship with them. A good proof of this, or a good example of this, is why a woman would rather date a married man than a man that lives at home with his parents in the basement. Now, the guy in the basement may not have much going on for him, but he's single at least. But women will go out with a married man because, number one, he shows that he's pre-selected. Obviously, he can afford a home. He can afford a family, and apparently he can risk it all to date the woman on the side. Well, I'm going to play through this. I do have to pause it a little bit because there's a little bit of background music in here. And if for some reason that gets taken out, I'll have to re-edit this and read it for you guys, which I hate doing. But let's play this, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So this is, I don't know what show this is from or what, I don't know what this is from, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
Are you ready to be honest and tell me that you're cheating on me?
I didn't cheat on you.
I know that you did.
How do you know this?
Because the girl you cheated with, I paid her $50 to hit on you.
All right. Again, I got to pause it because of the cringe music in the background. So she paid her friend $50. I guess it's a friend. Did she say a friend? Let's see, because I know that you did, because the girl you cheated with, okay, you girl that you cheated on me with, I paid $50. So maybe it wasn't even a friend. It might just be a coworker or somebody she knows. Let's keep going.
I paid her $50 to hit on you.
Why would you pay a girl to talk to me? That's some crazy.
You were giving off horrible energy, and I had a series of events leading up to that.
A series of
you
events?
Flirting with other girls, you eyeing other girls.
Who would I ever flirt with?
Okay. I've actually had this happen to me. This is a very jealous woman, which usually means she really likes the guy. But because of all her insecurities, or maybe that she's hooked up with the bad boys in the past, and she really falls for this, I don't know, quote unquote bad boy. I don't know if he's a bad boy or not, but she really falls for him. She's thinking, well, he's going to ditch me and do me wrong, just like all the other ones have. So I'm going to try to find a problem or break things up first. And it's kind of a self-sabotage. I've actually done this in relationships. When I was a younger guy and I was in a bad place, I'd start dating somebody. I'd really like her. And I'd say, oh, you know what, though? Every time it turns out bad. Like every time something goes wrong. And so I start looking for problems. The only difference is then I would find a problem. And I'd be like, aha, I knew you. I knew it was going to go bad. I didn't make the problems for myself. But because that was my thinking, I was jealous. I was angry. I did not have a good headspace for dating. That's one of the reasons why I stopped for a very, very long time, several years. Sounds like she should have done the same thing.
Oh my gosh, all the girls at your gym?
You're not at the gym, so how can you say I'm flirting
On
with them?
Instagram. I've seen it. And you're literally posting thirst traps with like ad pics, like, oh, like.
I'm a trainer.
What?
She's going quick here, so I got to keep cutting in to keep up because the conversation just goes too quickly. So then she's calling him out for being, he's posting thirst trap pictures or whatever she called it on Instagram. And he's like, I'm a trainer. Like if you're a trainer, you do have to show off your body and say, hey, look, I'm in really good shape. Guys, if you want to be in shape, or even ladies, if you want to be in shape like me, I charge X amount of dollars a month to train you to get in shape. And she's jealous about that. And so she believes that that's him hunting for women. How many women do the same thing? You know, I just did a story a couple months ago about Jonah Hill, the actor. And he said to her, hey, you know, I know you're a surfer, but you're posting pictures of yourself in a bikini when you're not surfing. You're hanging around guys that I don't really appreciate. And he got called out as the bad guy. Well, here a guy, she's literally doing the same thing. And of course, she doesn't see anything wrong with it because, you know, it's a dude doing the same thing, apparently.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting a
those
person
guidelines?
and not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
Now, there's a great twist at the end of this. And again, I apologize for having to keep cutting it off. There's a great twist at the end of this. But how bad of a place do you have to be to do this to somebody to test them? I don't know, but you got to be in a dark place to go through all this to test your man.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
I pretty much told her that he took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because I didn't think that she deserved.
And it kind of cuts off
So
there.
are you ready to be honest?
It kind of cuts off there. It says, I didn't think that she deserves you. Now, I was watching this video, and I was two minds. Number one, I was like, oh, well, you know, she didn't think that the girl deserved, I guess she thought that the girl deserved better than him. That's what I first thought. I was like, oh, well, you know, I guess I get it. She's saying that my friend or this woman deserves a better dude than you. But if you look at this last sentence, I don't think that's quite accurate. Because she says, I didn't think that she deserves you. Now, you wouldn't say, like, if someone's a 10 and someone's a 5, you know, in all relative scales, the 10 wouldn't say, I don't deserve you. The 10 would say, you don't deserve me. So if the woman here was protecting this other woman or protecting her friend, she would say, I didn't think that he deserves you. I think she'd say, he doesn't deserve you. You know, right? Like if she's like, your dude is beneath you, honey. I got your back. He doesn't deserve you. But she says, I didn't think that she deserves you, meaning that she's holding the guy up to the higher regard. Does that make any sense? So what's crazy about this? And this goes right back to, I think this is on, I guess this must be Instagram, because or not Instagram, TikTok, because it has all the writing down here that usually scrolls and things like that. What I find interesting about this is this goes right back to what we talk about when we say women would rather chase a winner, women would rather compete for a guy that's maybe, because I mean, if he's a physical trainer,
Oh my gosh.
let me pause this here. He's not a bad looking guy. Now he doesn't look like, it's kind of hard to tell because in these scenes it's pretty, but I mean, he probably has a pretty muscular build, but he's not big. You know what I mean? He's not big. So he's not bad looking. So maybe he's got a great body. He's really maybe popular on social media, which is always a help. And
Sit here and lie.
And what throws me off about this is that this woman was like, you know something, I'm gonna lie to this girl that paid me the $50, say we hooked up, then they'll break up, and then I'll come swoop back around and see if I can at least start tapping that, or maybe catch him for myself, or maybe start dating him for myself. What does this tell us? It tells us what we've always known, that you can't trust women, and even if they see you as a higher quality male, even if they look up to you, even if they value you more, even if you didn't cheat on them, they're still gonna do goofy crap. But one thing that I don't understand, is that why did he go out to eat with her? Why did he go hang out with her? He shouldn't have. I mean, if he's in a good relationship, he wouldn't have even gone out he wouldn't have even gone to dinner with this girl or drinks with this girl or hung out with this girl or talked to this girl outside of a gym scenario. So either one, maybe he did end up doing something. I don't know. But I find these videos interesting because it gives you a look into the life of dating and what a mess it is, and how people don't trust each other, and how it's everybody's selfish and doing their own thing and just trying to get ahead and doing what's best for them. She pays the girl. She's trying to figure out what's going on. This girl apparently wants him, or maybe had him, who knows. And this guy, even though he's like, hey, she's lying to you, and maybe she is lying because she wanted to hook up, he still went out to dinner with her. He still hung out with her. Now, maybe she said, I want to talk to you about training and stuff like that. You don't have to go out to dinner to that. You can do it via email. You can do it as a gym session, something like that. But when I see things like that, I'm just glad to be out of the dating market, and probably many of you are as well, because this stuff is a hot mess, man. I thought I'd throw this together, kind of an interesting little snippet. Nothing too earth-shattering, but again, it just goes to show you guys that women will fight over the good guys and overlook the shady ones. Excuse me, let me correct that. They'll overlook the good guys and date the shady ones. They'll date the ones that they think are top dog. Because, I mean, she's not bad looking. She's got a pretty decent shape to her, and she's certainly better looking than this girl. I don't get it, man. I don't get how anybody's out there dating anymore with the way everything is. Guys, I'll leave it there. I just thought I'd throw a quick one out for you guys tonight to have something to watch while you're doing your things. And again, don't forget, you can go to betterbachelor.locals.com/support and just put in the 1 month free code. Joker is wild, Joker's wild, all caps. I think I have it down below in the comments, if not, or not in the comments, in the more beneath the video. If you want to just check it out and see what it's like to be a month-long subscriber. And then, you know what? You may say, hey, you know what? I like it over here. I want to become a supporter for $5 a month. Maybe you say, not really my thing. I think you'll get the most out of the forums. That seems to be pretty much where everybody enjoys it. But I do a few videos. I do streaming. We do Saturday night in the movies over there. Lots of good stuff. Hope you pop over and check it out. And we will see you in the next one.